Hello and welcome back to Inside Out with Chris. I am your host, Chris Burns. I'm excited to share this conversation with you today. As always, this is a solo episode and it will be short and it will be spicy. Let's dive in. So today I want to speak to something that's come up actually on my social media recently a little bit, and it's the self-proclaimed badge of honor that a lot of women are fucking wearing, and it is that they are people pleasers. It is something that you are pedestaling your behavior with. You're saying, oh, I'm such a people pleaser. I just can't help myself. I over deliver. This is why I'm so burnt out. This is why I'm doing the thing that I shouldn't be doing because I'm just such a people pleaser. You're wearing it as a fucking badge of honor, and being a people pleaser is actually not a badge of honor. What it actually is your ego and the mask, your concept of self. It's this layer that you add so that people like you. You are over delivering, overcompensating, and becoming this version of yourself that only does more than what she's capable of so that people like you. This is rooted in self-worth. This is not about being better, and you are pedestaling yourself thinking that you are doing a better person by being this overcompensating and over-delivering and giving person, but it's not actually the reason why you're doing it. The reason subconsciously why you're doing this is so that more people like you, so that they see you how you want to be seen. Right? So the ego is our concept of self, and our ego wants us to be seen in a particular light. It doesn't want us to be seen for who we actually are. So who we actually are, and I'm going to put my hand up here. In the past, I wore this as a badge of honor. In the past, I was like, yep, I'm a people pleaser, self-proclaimed people pleaser. This is why I do what I do. This is why I'm burnt out. This is why, I don't have an ROI in friendship because I over deliver and I have too high expectations and people don't do it back to me. But it wasn't about that. It was never about that. I wanted people to like me more. I wanted to be liked more. And when you actually get honest with yourself, and I mean deeply, deeply, radically self-freaking honest, and say, I'm doing this, or I'm acting, or I have this action that I'm doing, or I'm behaving in a way because I want them to like me more, how does that sit for you? How does that actually feel? Because I guarantee it feels so much different than thinking I'm a people pleaser and that's why I'm going to over deliver and overcompensate with my time, with my money, with my energy. Women are doing this a lot in friendship, and I work with a lot of women, a lot of clients that are doing this in friendship, and not just friendship, relationships as well, obviously. And I think that a lot of women use this as a bit of a martyr complex with motherhood as well. It's like, oh, if I can over deliver and overcompensate in motherhood, that makes me the best mum in the world. What it actually means is that you just want your kids to like you more. And what if that wasn't the case? What if you were able to integrate and embody your self-worth to know that it's irrelevant whether you're liked or not, because people in your life choose you because they already love you? When you start to do the inner work, there's a piece of the journey where it's a reinforcement of love to self. And what that can look like for a lot of other people who might be in your life for a long time who don't know this version of you is that they feel that you're being selfish. And selfish is a big label. It's one that I proudly wear because, yes, I do need to be selfish in order to have the things that I want because my time is important and I have to sacrifice certain things, certain energies in relationships and certain, money, health, all the things, right? It all compounds. So sometimes, yes, I do need to act a little selfish in order to get where I need to be with my family, with my life. And so do you. So this is your permission slip. If you are a self-proclaimed people pleaser, I want you to take this episode today, maybe listen to it again to see what lands, but take everything that I've just said into account, because if you are operating from self-worth and convicted in who you are and your worth, you don't need to over-deliver in your friendships. You don't need to give them more than what you actually desire to give them because you know your worth. You don't need people to like you in order to feel worthy. Stop externalizing your self-worth and start fucking internalizing it. I hope you enjoyed today's conversation. As always, please share to your social media, share to everything and tag it at Inside Out with Chris. Share with a friend, someone that needs to hear a conversation just like this. I will see you next week for our Thursday solo episode. Thanks, guys.